game. Welcome back, everybody. I realized something during the break as I was thinking about this game. And you remember how in the last video I entered in the information to find our perp McFlem, but some of that information that you get is actually obtained from talking to the chocoholic hobo that lives in the alley behind Rook's pawn shop. So, because I knew things from previous playthroughs that allowed me to skip even having to get the information from him, unfortunately we missed some pretty amusing scenes. And right now he's nowhere to be found. So I hope he appears later, because he saw McFlem and he tells you his height and something else about him. That's like your final information entered in the computer. Really though, they should have guessed you could have done that, because I mean once you get like 80% of the facts about him through trial and error, you can just keep entering all this other info into the CrimeLink computer. So I think my mic was too loud in the last video. I just turned down my microphone boost. I hope that really improves how loud I am over the game.
Looks like someone's locked the door.
Plus I'm eating candy too, so that could get pretty obnoxious.
All hell has broken loose since the government stopped requiring products to display those give a hoot don't pollute symbols.
Red vines to be exact. Let's go check out Coit Tower.
Coit Tower was once a majestic landmark. The wiener stand on the patio at the base of Coit Tower made the best chili dog in town. No one's here right now though, so I better check back later.
Well, once you do have the information on him, I can't quite remember where to go. Because now Clint the hobo's not going to show up. He might have been a trigger for an event that was necessary.
What can I get you?
So if I can't get around that, I'm going to have to load my first game and redo some of that. Oh boy. What can I ask about? McFlem.
Sorry, Mike. Can't help you there.
Oh, that's right. That's a new thing to ask about, so I just gotta ask enough people about him.
Sorry, Mike. Can't help you there.
He doesn't know Beak.
He was a strange one. He had a show on TV for a while. Got pretty popular. Then he quit the show and went into business. He opened up a shop right up the street from here. I guess he wasn't a very good businessman. The shop went out of business within a couple of months. Then Rusty just disappeared. I heard he'd made some enemies in the novelty trade.
Must be a pretty volatile trade to just make enemies in novelties. Oh. Alright, so I can ask people now about Rusty, as well as Beak, as well as McFlem. So I think I just gotta make the rounds and ask some of these people about him. See if Chelsea knows anything.
Chelsea's a hot little number. I hear she's in...
What can I do for you, Tex?
McFlem.
Wish I could help you there, Tex.
Yeah, I don't think any of them are actually gonna know who he is.
Oh yeah, I know Beak. If you want to talk to him, you might try hanging out around Coit Tower. Oh, I remember Rusty. He had a kid show on TV when I was young. I hated the show. That clown makeup always scared me.
Yeah. He was probably a regular old John Wayne Gacy. Let's see if Rook knows anything.
What now, Murphy? I don't know anything about that.
No, I guess you wouldn't. He's the guy who robbed you.
I don't know anything about that.
Oh dear.
I don't know anything about that.
I hope I haven't messed up by skipping the whole Clint scene. Let's go to the alley, see if he just happens to be there. Still not here. Well, let's go talk to Mac Malden, shall we? Maybe he knows something about Rusty. I know I need to talk to Beak, but I don't know how to make him appear yet.
Can't you find something better to do than bother me?
Sorry,
I don't
Mac.
mean to bother you, but I'm still stuck on this case.
Sure you are. Probably a case of cheap scotch.
Oh, burn.
Tell you what, help me solve this case I'm working on, and I'll buy you a scotch. And not the cheap stuff.
Bribing a cop, eh, Murphy? Get out of here now, and I might not bust you.
Well, that didn't go well. I gotta ask this guy questions.
Can't you find something better to do than bother me?
Nah.
No, because I really like to watch your face turn red.
Still the wise guy, eh, Murphy? It was great to see you. Now get lost!
I'm just trying to get to the point where I can ask him questions.
I'm looking for a lead.
You and me both, Seamus. The mayor's office is all over me again. You heard about the string of pawn shop robberies? We have no suspects, and I'm catching the heat for it.
What you need is San Francisco's best detective on the case.
Yeah? I asked him to help out, but he's busy. Now shove off!
I really can't ask him anything right now, can I? Yeah, like I said, my biggest fear is that because I didn't talk to Clint the bum, then something else is gonna happen where Beak doesn't spawn. I gotta go back and repeat a bunch of steps.
I walk up the steps to Coy Tower and spot a
Oh,
small
he is here
figure
now.
lurking in the
Alright,
shadows.
I'm relieved.
In the half light, I can see only the person's profile, but it's definitely Beak. As I walk towards him, he glances around, then approaches me warily, like a vegetarian sizing up a pot pie.
What are you staring at?
Nice.
Pardon my staring, but that is a truly impressive schnoz you've got.
Come on, don't make fun, huh? What do you want? Who are you?
I'm a friend of Chelsea Bando. You told me I could probably find you nosing around.
I guess I
up
just
here.
had to ask Chelsea about him.
Yeah, Chelsea. Good egg. Nice looker. So, what do you want?
Does he have a hat with a propeller on it? A helicopter hat? I do want to ask about his nose, even though I know he's just a mutant.
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to see if your nose is as big as everyone says.
What, you some kind of joker? Maybe I'll see you around.
Oh, we gotta go back. Fortunately, you can't permanently alienate any character from helping you, so that's good.
You leave me alone, Mr. Snoopy guy.
Well, I need info from him, so let's make a
But
deal.
don't be snooty, Beak. I'm here to cut you a
Snooty.
deal. Literally.
By cut, he's referring to this surgery gift certificate. One free cosmetic job. This plastic surgery clinic must be desperate for customers to be willing to give that out. Let's just offer it to him then.
Okay, I can use this. My nose has started sagging lately. Makes it
It's
hard
got a
to
nice
breathe.
suit.
Now, what kind of info you looking for,
I need to know about Mick Flem.
McFlam's rap sheet would take a day to read. He's a fat scum, and he's an idiot to boot. That's why he's always getting caught. He's been busted for burglary, mail fraud, arson, you name it. Everyone knows he operates out of the Snow White warehouse, but don't tell him.
He doesn't know he operates out of the Snow White warehouse?
Oh, I'm nobody. I just try to keep my nose clean and my ear to the ground. Oh, wait a minute. Or was that vice versa? I think he's dead. and I'll bet Mick Flam had something to do with it. Word was the two of them were smuggling illegal novelty items from Hong Kong, and Rusty crossed Flam. Ever since Rusty disappeared, Flam has had a terrible fear of clowns. Bozophobia. I once saw Flam pretty drunk, and he said he had nightmares of Rusty's ghost coming back to haunt him from the grave. He was completely terrified.
I got a little bozophobia myself. I think we need to ask about the Snow White warehouse if you can. Let's make sure we've asked about everyone who matters.
Rook's pawn shop was robbed by a two-bit crook named Mick Flam.
Oh, how do you like that? He knew all along. All that legwork we did was for nothing. We just had to track this guy down.
The girl goes to a pawn shop and hawks a bracelet for a decent amount of cash. Then Flam breaks into the pawn shop and steals the bracelet, along with anything else he finds.
I'd like to see this girl he's working with.
Big trouble. It's causing mutant blood to boil, and I don't want to be around when the bullets start flying.
I can appreciate any futuristic story with mutants that don't have superpowers, actually. It's kind of refreshing to see mutants as stupid as they should look, without any superpowers.
The bracelet is the bait Mick Flam uses for the pawn shop robberies.
Alright, so I'm not seeing Snow White warehouse on here. I think for now we can end our conversation with this guy. Let's go check out the Snow White warehouse. Wait, this says Acme warehouse.
These signs around here haven't been replaced in at least 50 years.
Parallel parking.
Flem is working out of this warehouse. It looks like he got careless. The door's unlocked.
Ah, that I don't remember happening that way.
If this is Mick Flem's hangout, he'll probably be back soon. I better try and set some sort of trap for him.
Oh dear. This is happening faster than I thought. So I'm gonna save it here. 'Cause, you can actually die in this game if you didn't realize that. There's no combat in the game, but basically Tech's not a fighter, so if he gets caught in a situation where something could potentially
Yummy.
harm him.
A bottle of turnip schnapps. I'll bet it's got a real kick.
I want some turnip schnapps.
Well, this is actually a storage compartment. Looks like it requires a special combination key. Locked.
The door is locked. What have we got in here? I love the music here, by the way. I'm so into video game music. This is gonna sound really dorky of me, but this like crappy MIDI music that's playing right now, I could just seriously listen to this in my room all day. I just love music like this.
Crate smells like laundry soap. Crate in front on the floor seems to be partially open.
Oh yeah?
Apparently some fireman dropped off his uniform to be cleaned and forgot to pick it up.
You never know when you're gonna need that. I still have yet to get into the way some of these puzzles are really contrived in this game, but it's in a charming sort of way. I'm gonna get into it later when I can show you a really good example of
the
it.
Power box for the warehouse. Locked.
What I can do with this is make myself a costume. An Inspector Burns costume. Watch this. Oh, wow. I love those little 3D renderings. I could swear there was a key just sitting around the ground here somewhere.
Crate smells like laundry.
It's around here somewhere. There's a button that raises you high up in the air. Actually, I think I need to know it, because at one point I need to crouch down low. Bear with me a minute while I figure this out. You have to do it while you're in movement mode. Yeah, I can just hold D and he looks down. That's kind of convenient. What is the button to move up and down? Is it tab? Shift? Wait. Yeah, shift and control. Okay, remember that. I'll need it for later. Oh, it looks like there's a key up there. And there's keys just all over the place in this game. Ah, the moving is so sensitive here.
This key must fit a lock around here somewhere.
Indubitably. Not the safe box thing, but it should unlock this if I'm not mistaken. Ah, it's good to remember these things. Okay, I know what to do with that. I feel like I'm missing something. We're gonna set a trap for McFlem, using his fear of clowns against him.
That rusty doll isn't gonna scare Flem unless I can get it to move around somehow.
Yeah, I remember what I need. I need batteries for this thing. But where do I get them? Now on that I'm drawing a blank. I seem to recall him taking them out of a radio or something. And I'm trying to think of where that could be. Alright, I should be able to safely come back there later. So there's either a radio in my office or... Let's look for one in the alley here. See, look, Clint never shows up. So I apologize that I've kind of robbed you of that. It's kind of a funny character. Yeah. So I need to find the radio then.
Well, I'll be darned. Except for the filth and stench, the interior isn't much different than the average studio apartment. In fact, it's nicely furnished. Someone's been living here, and I wonder if he saw anything.
Where do I find those batteries?
Can't get over how lifelike this doll is. If it didn't have a hook on the back and a battery compartment, I'd swear it was Rusty himself. Wow, a recyclable...
Okay. I swear I found it back here. I think it was a radio where I got it from.
The texture of the pavement surface is a cross between a spilled Coke and sandstone.
Coke.
Like Rook always says, you can cut corners here and there, but there's nothing like a quality garbage can.
I don't even know why that was funny. What's this?
Looks like a key of some kind.
What do I need a key for at this point? Maybe for that lockbox. But I still gotta find the batteries somewhere else. Could there be batteries in the warehouse maybe? Let's go back there really quick.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, it's not even the right key. Alright, this is harder than I thought. I'm pushing the D key just to look down so many degrees. I never knew the D key did that. That looks directly behind me. Alright, we gotta find the batteries somewhere else. Gotta think. Gotta think.
Louis laments.
I could use the hint system, but I hate ever having to do that.
Too bad you don't like fresh brains, mate. Hot off the grill.
Those don't look very hot off the grill. And where are you putting those brains anyway? There's nothing more I can get from this. I need to find... Let's make sure that Francesca can't help me. Just to cover my bases.
What can I get for you, handsome? How about a big plate of linguine with my own special sauce?
Man, how does this lady stay in business? Pitifully decline, wink wink, nudge nudge. Just say pitifully.
Oh, that's okay. I just had a filling meal of saltines and water. I just stopped by to ask a few questions.
Sorry. He was a weirdo who opened up a shop just down the street. And that would have been a couple of years ago. The business went under in a hurry and the clown just disappeared.
Where do I get batteries? Now, I know you're thinking obviously the electronic shops, but
I won't be able to get...
yeah, you don't get to get in there until day 2. Let's make sure they're not in Rusty's shop. It's either in Rusty's shop or there's actually batteries in my office somewhere. So sensitive. Oh no, I don't want to go there. I really should have called the police about that body by now. Man. Okay, I'm really starting to think my office now. I can't think of where else it might be. Oh, that's okay though. It's always relaxing to come back to the office.
All I've ever needed was a soft felt fedora, a well-tailored overcoat, and a comfy pair of sneakers. Some people know what they like, and they stay with it.
Guess that's why I wear cargo pants every day. Where else could there be batteries? Have I looked in all of Tex's drawers? I looked all over this thing.
The UI of U was the only place that would accept me. Half the course credit was earned by locating the university.
It's not even that funny, but it's kind of funny. So sensitive, these controls.
As usual, it's a mess. Most of these desk drawers... As usual, it's a mess.
I have a vague memory
This
of where
here
I
is
would
my
get some
favorite.
batteries, but nothing's coming through in my brain. Oh, I'm kind of tired anyway. I didn't think I'd really record today.
As usual, it's a mess.
And in this last drawer is where that one single stamp was. Did I miss something in my inventory? There is that key I haven't used yet. But I think I know what that key is for. Okay, I'm pretty sure we don't get the battery here. It's gotta be in Rusty's. I don't know where else I could get one. I don't think I'd just find it on the street or something. Should I double check the warehouse?
The Bijou Theater used to be quite a night spot. It was condemned years ago and could collapse any day. There's no way I'm going in there.
This location will feature a much bigger role in the next Tex Murphy game, but you will not see it in this one. Like the inside of it.
These fire hydrants are commonly used by the locals to mark territory in front of their respective business establishments.
You'll notice I haven't really gone in the hotel yet. I don't think I need to go in here for
The
anything.
Golden Gate Hotel was once known as the Waldorf of the Pacific.
I guess I can.
Ardo Newpop is a gigantic goon who works at the front desk at the Golden Gate Motel.
Watch the TV.
Ardo's
Right now
no
it's
rocket
frozen,
scientist.
but soon it
In
starts
fact, he probably
moving.
doesn't even know what a rocket scientist is. Anything good on the tube today?
Looks like a fun show.
Captain Wallaby show, and he's so funny.
Captain Wallaby, your favorite show?
It's my third favorite show. My favorite is the Inspector Burns Fire Safety Show.
You know, Ardo, Inspector Burns and I are really good friends.
You are? Wow! I'd do anything to meet Inspector Burns.
Patronizing manipulation.
Yeah, old Burnsy's the best. You know, we always play a little game.
See,
called
I didn't know
20
what those
questions.
words even meant
Wanna
back in
play?
the day.
Okay. I can answer some questions, but first I have to put on my fire hat because Inspector Burns' Fire Safety Show is going to be on pretty soon.
He's got hobbies, that's good.
I used to watch his TV show, and it was pretty good, but then it stopped. And then he opened a store down the street,
This guy's
and I
pretty
used to
scary.
go there and buy stuff, but then it closed. I don't know what that is.
He doesn't know what almost everything is. Yeah. Yeah.
I heard about that, but I don't know what a crusade is.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be very bright.
I just want to be like my hero, Inspector Burns, because fire safety is very important. He's a nice guy, and I like to eat there because there's a TV.
Because there's the TV. Alright, there's nothing you can do to help me right now. I'm just wondering if maybe I need to find... Okay, I'm positive these batteries are either going to be in here somewhere or inside Rusty's and I've missed it. Let's look a little more closely in here, shall we? Oh lordy.
Yummy. Great smell. The sound is coming from up on the landing. Looks like the on-off switch controls a pulley hook. It's running back and forth along a track.
It's doing that now, huh? I guess we should shut it off. We're sure doing a lot to draw attention to ourselves. Where are those batteries? Hey, what's that? Just a sign, maybe? Yeah, of course that's all it is. I could swear there was something up here. I think the toy, the doll, just going around would be enough, but...
That rusty doll isn't gonna scare Phlegm unless I can get it.
Alright. I guess I could use a hint. I really don't want to do that. Didn't miss something in here, did I? And the key I used. Not a bad. Oh wait, I gotta load that thing. Suction dart crossbow.
Locked.
And the key doesn't work on this one, right?
Well, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Well,
I know what that key is for. It's something just a little later in the game. Alright. Well, I'm about ready to...
Hiya, matey.
Well, Beak, not to be rude, but I would have used the gift certificate if I'd had even one thing that needed fixing. I guess I'm just blessed.
Ah, geez, Murphy. You don't gotta rub it in. What do you want?
He's pretty good humored about his disfigurement. Do 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 do. Okay. Maybe I missed something with Clint. Maybe he also got me batteries.
Judas Murphy, can't you find some?
Well, I guess I'll have to take a break here, guys. Try to figure this out. Ah, let's just do a hint for crying out loud. Get the radio. The radio's what has the batteries in it. Oh. See, I knew it was in a radio, I just didn't know where the radio is. Wait, let me read that hint again. Getting the bum in the alley to show up. Oh, duh. I remember. Ah. We gotta open this. Oh, that's right, freaking there. I'm an idiot. Jeez.
This old relic probably hasn't worked in years. Hey.
Well, I used a hint system. I'm kind of sad about that. Now that we stole his radio, let's go back and see if he's actually there. Hey, look, he's there just because we stole his radio. Look at that animation playing on a loop.
Oh, looks like Mr. Bum is home for the evening.
Yeah, what do you want?
Looks like you're busy drowning your troubles, my good man.
My good man.
Well, Mr. High and Mighty, what are you, preacher or something?
No, I'm just a man like you, who's been down on his luck.
Look at me, I'm crying. Now what is it you want?
This alley actually looks pretty cozy, to be honest. I'm a dreamer at art.
Let's see. How about world peace, a new speeder, and a decent haircut? Is that really so much to ask?
You're quite a comedian. Why don't you take your act on the road?
This bum reminds me of Rob Corddry.
Oh no, not you again. Look, I'll warn you right now, I'm almost out of chocolate syrup and I'm not in a good mood.
Look, I'll do you a favor. If you're free Thursday, I'll take you to the Chocoholics Anonymous meeting.
Spare me the insults, tough guy. If you got something to say, spill it.
I tried to forget you, I really did. But I had to come back and see what I could do to help you get back on your feet.
God, you are a pest!
Okay. I could get that guy a chocolate pie, but I choose not to enable him. So I'm gonna go and just bust this McFlim so we can take a break.
I wonder if these still work.
Combine batteries with that. I can't believe I missed that radio there. I'm really disappointed in myself. Okay. Prepare yourself for hilarity. But you can mess this up, so I'm gonna save it real quick. Save. So now we're gonna attach the doll up there.
The heavy footsteps I hear must be Flem. Luckily, my rusty trap's all set. I'll need to find a hiding place as close as possible to the pulley control box. When Flem least expects it, I'll throw the pulley lever and bring Rusty back from the dead.
This part was very intense for me when I was young, because you can hear these, like, highly augmented footsteps. Hello?
So, this actually operates... So... The heavy footsteps I hear must be Flem. Luckily, my rusty trap's all set. I'll need to find a hiding place as close as possible to the pulley control box.
Yeah, I'm trying to hide.
When Flem least expects it, I'll throw the pulley lever and bring Rusty back from the dead.
Oh, I gotta get down first. Crap, what's the button to get down? I'm blowing it. Get down. Control. That's it. Is he inside? You hear those footsteps? I think I did everything right. Whoa, look at that. That is some awesome merging of live action and green screen technology.
It's me, Rusty Kids, and I'm here to Mommy's come back.
Nothing slapstickish at all about that, not one bit. Look at that thing up there.
Whoa, the glow-in-the-dark Rusty Clown doll looks pretty spooky dangling up there in the dark.
I enjoyed that. I hope you did too.
Nick ran off without his keys. I'll bet at least one of these will come in handy. This table and the bottle. Damn, I'm good. This has to be Rook's bracelet.
Yep. Yes, sir, it is. Yay. It's got some pretty huge diamonds in that. He won't comment on that space where he ran out of the wall. But I do now have the keys to use on this. And this strong box we also got the key for in the alley.
What do we have here? Unless I miss my guess, this is jade. It's good quality, too.
It's good quality, too. What will we need that jade for, I wonder? Alright. Let's go give Rook back his thingamajig.
I'm telling you, it's impossible. It can't be done. I've tried everything.
The prophecy is very clear. We can't go on until this step is completed. Surely your unique skills give you opportunity?
My ability has gotten us nowhere. Capricorn got there before me. They're always one step ahead of me. It's like they can read my mind.
We can't let them stop us.
That's Russell Means, and to be honest, I find him pretty intimidating in this game. Like, he does fill me with dread a few times.
Maybe he's just what we need. Murphy. Tex Murphy.
Yay, day 2. Bling, dee 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 ding, ding, ding. Goose eggs and ham. They're much better at naming their days than I am naming my videos, or writing descriptions for them anyway.
I feel better today than I've felt in a long time. Boy, did I stun Rook when I walked in and handed him that bracelet. Okay, so getting the bracelet back doesn't make me Detective of the Year, but it does stimulate the confidence glands. Maybe I can succeed at this business and turn my career around. But if I'm gonna do that, I better do something about my fax machine.
Fax
Who knows
machine.
how many new opportunities I've missed to show the world my greatness.
Yeah, I mean, why would you have email or anything? You should have a fax machine. Oh. I love games like in the 80s and 90s, or movies even, that like tried to show what the future would be like. And yeah, we still use fax machines and all, but you know what I'm getting at. Anyway, okay, we're on day 2 now. We did pretty good our first day, so I'm gonna take a break here. Let's save our game, and when we get back, we're gonna try to find more work and find out what that cutscene there was all about. So I'll see you guys later.